guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I almost didn't post a video this week because I just have a lot on my mind and I'm working a lot and I'm just really tired. But because I have a lot on my mind, I wasn't able to go to sleep tonight, so I thought, okay, well, why don't I just talk about the things that I'm thinking about right now. For those that don't know, I am an event planner for a local nonprofit here in San Antonio, and I'm constantly having to work with teams and be creative and figure out things that we can do for the public. And now we have that added layer, and it's a very thick layer of how do we do it with COVID, and it's very exhausting. But a lot of cool things have come out of it. For those that don't know, if you've ever heard of Drive Thru Zoo in San Antonio, one of the ideas that I was able to come up with, and it was really fun to be a part of and see it come to life. But things like that are what we're constantly looking for, because as soon as an idea comes out, almost just as soon, it's tired and we need another one. Trying to navigate through those pressures and figuring out what's next, or what do people want next. I was thinking, how come nobody has built a manual of how to survive a pandemic? And I'm thinking we're building it. This is all the people that are still actively doing things. We're the people that are building this manual that I need right now. And so I just thought some things that I would put into it. For one, when I think of things that I want to do, or the events that I want to put on for people, I think of what are we missing? What is the community missing? If it's a season coming up, what do you typically go to? So this is a very basic example, but fall, everyone thinks of a pumpkin patch or a fall festival or a Halloween activity, right? So it's very obvious, and you can go 1,000 different directions with that, but that's a very thin layer. So take that and figure out, how do we make that possible? Right now, there's so much that we're missing. We're missing shopping. We're missing normal coffee shops. We're missing so many day-to-day activities. So how can we reinvent our business structure to allow us to function again, or allow us to get those experiences that we miss so much? And eventually we're going to go back, right? We won't have to have a drive-thru zoo. We won't have to have as much curbside shopping, even though I absolutely love it. That's where my mind has been. What am I missing, or what are my friends missing, or what event do I miss that I can't go to right now, or what? And then how can I bring that to life? And then, like I said, I work at a nonprofit, so how can I bring that to life with little to no budget? And then I think culturally, I think people more than ever, especially with where our world is right now, how can we bring what we're missing and put a message to it? How can we bring our world together? So again, Fall Festival, how can we tie in Day of the Dead? How can we tie in Halloween with, well, I'm in San Antonio, so for those that don't know, San Antonio has a very strong Hispanic and Mexican population, Spanish culture. How can we tie that in and make that mean something to the people that are coming, and also do it in a way where it's wanting to honor and show that we're bringing people together, not so much trying to just get trying to get a buck off of the community, or trying to get just trying to make your light bill, basically. There has to be a way to make it mean something, and people will want to contribute and be a part of that. I've also noticed people being so generous, whether it's through a donation or it's their time. I don't really know where the extra generosity is coming from, because with everything happening, you would think people would be holding on tighter to their money, which in some cases they are, but in other cases, when it's for a good cause, or when it's for a friend in need, I have seen an increase personally in my life of people moving quicker to help somebody and moving quicker to make that donation, or allotting because they know that other people are without, they're making space in their paycheck to to make a donation to go help somebody that might be in a further need. So I just think that is really awesome too. So finding a way that whatever you're going to plan for somebody can also be a tie-in for goodwill. I think as an event planner, we want three things for every event, whether it's, a wedding, a birthday, a large event like a marathon, or a concert. You want community gathering to feel fun and exciting. You want them to have a great time. You want them to feel safe throughout the entire process. And you want them to leave feeling good. You want them to feel like they had a good experience, or you want them to feel good about themselves once they left. So even though it's a manipulation of those feelings, how do we convert that into our new COVID equation and process? So if we have fun, safety, and feeling good, then our fun can be identifying what is missing from the world. What are we missing from our daily lives that we're not able to get like we used to? Is it shopping? Is it gathering? Is it live music? Whatever it is that we want to bring together, then we should plan that, and that can be the fun. The safety, I've seen almost every way to execute a safe gathering for COVID at this point. I don't mean like just a mask. I mean like socially distancing, drive-through experiences. I saw the UK had reserved socially distanced stages for concerts, and there's so many different ways, but you have to be creative in that aspect. And I think the safety part, we already know how to have fun, right? We have to be creative in our safety part to allow the fun to continue. If the event managers and the operations and the logistics people, if they can figure out that safety part, they'll be set. Because as long as the person attending doesn't have to worry if they're safe or feel like they're not safe, they're just going to pay and trust you. So you have to map it out and make sure that experience is like set. And then the feel. What are we doing that's contributing to society? Are we tying into a local nonprofit? Are we tying into local businesses? Are we helping local artists? Are we donating to a charity? Is this going to help feed people tonight? Like, what are we doing that's also going to feel good? We already do feel good, but because people are typically pushing their money in a different direction at this point, like I said, people are rationing their money of a paycheck to go towards helping somebody. So if you know that your event is going to help somebody, that might increase that purchase a little bit more. And why wouldn't you want to do good? To me, that just makes sense. I don't know, y'all. That's a ramble for tonight. That's every time I'm thinking of an event, or every time I'm thinking of an experience that I want to bring to the table for my work, these are some of the things that I think of. That's what I constantly focus on. And I'm trying to think of ways that we can reinvent or adjust our business that we currently have to make it work for COVID, because it's not going away anytime soon. And yes, we have some population that is fine walking through the doors, but we also have the other population that is still bored and is still wanting to do something safe and fun. So how can I provide an experience for them, and how can I make them feel safe? How can I make them have fun? How can I make them feel like their money is going further than just a selfish purchase? But anyways, that's my contribution to surviving a pandemic manual. It has worked for me thus far. I would love to hear what other companies are doing or what you guys are doing. I would also love to hear, this is like a cheat shout out portion of the video. I would love to hear what you guys wish companies were doing, what you wish a event would look like, or what you wish a company would throw an event for. I can name 1,000 things. I wish I could go to a concert. I wish I could have a drive-through Target experience. To me, I think Target should have a day where they put all of their aisles in the parking lot and people just line up and drive through. I would just love that. And I know people can go through Target, but I just don't feel safe going in Target right now. So I want to know what you wish people were doing for you for entertainment purposes or just for goodwill. But yeah, that's my thoughts for tonight. My song of the week is called Track 8. It is from the soundtrack for The High Note. It's the movie with Dakota Johnson and Tracy Ellis Ross. I have been raving about the movie all weekend. Track 8 is so good. I love the lyrics and I love the vocals on it. It's just a really good song. And it's literally called Track 8. It's not number 8. It might be number 8, I don't know. But the title of it is called Track 8. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this week's video. Thanks for listening to me rant and get my thoughts out. I hope you guys have a great week. Stay safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. Also check out my Instagram. It's thebiggest_boss. And I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.